Hi, it's Brittany. So I wanted to talk today about my bookish goals or reading goals for 2018. So number one is to keep up with a booktube channel / keep up with an Instagram that is related to the channel. It has been my goal to do YouTube for about 7 or 8 years now, and I've never had the confidence to do face-to-face videos. So I do want to do that. I hope the lighting is okay in this video. Somehow it ended up being dark earlier than I thought it would. So I have pretty much every light in my house on. So hopefully I don't look too weird. So my goals for that is I want to post one video a week, give or take. I might post more than one a week, but minimum of once a week. And then to post on the Instagram at least 3 times a week. I bought stickers in my planner for this exact thing, which one of those posts will be planner related. So you can see 3 Instagram posts, hopefully. I know I'm going to do a minimum of 2. Minimum of 2 Instagram posts and maybe 3 a week. My second goal for 2018 is to start and finish the Shadowhunters readathon that Emma Books is doing on Facebook. I have wanted to read the Shadowhunters world type books, the chronicles, however you want to call it, basically all 3 of the series for a very long time. I do watch the TV show avidly. I have seen the movie, and that's one of my problems. I have a problem of reading books after I have seen the visual adaptation of that book. So whether it's TV show or it is the movie series, I have a problem of reading the books after I've already seen the series. I really want to get out of that slump. So it is my goal to start and finish the read-along. Now, that being said, number 3 is to finish 20 books, not including the readathon. So I think in total, if I can finish both the readathon and the 20 books that I want to, that is 34 books this year, which I don't think is going to be that hard as far as having physical copies of books, because I have a lot of books that I have not read or have not finished that I want to either do videos on or I want to read for fun. Last year I only finished 15. Number 4. I want to finish a lot of the series that I am in the middle of. Currently, I am in the middle of the Harry Potter series, reading it again. I'm on the 4th book. I listened to the audiobook for most of it, but I also do have the physical copies of the books, and I have Amazon, Kindle, Unlimited, and Prime, so I have access to the books. I just need to sit down and read them. I am also in the middle of the My Merlin trilogy, which, if you don't know what that is, which is pretty easy because it's mostly just an Amazon book, it is a King Arthur retelling where a girl is, I'm going to do a video on this series, so I don't want to get too much into it, but basically it's about a girl who ends up going to a new school because her mom died, and she moves in with one of her mom's friends who has 2 kids, and they are on the richer side, but she meets this boy named Matt, and it turns out, and this is in the synopsis, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, it turns out he is Merlin. And so it's the hijinks that go along with that, and there is also the fact that the sword in the stone just popped out of nowhere and no one knows what is going on. Everybody's trying to pull the sword out of the stone, and the 2nd and 3rd have to do with different objects, and so I'm in the middle of the 2nd one. Another book that I'm in the middle of is the Fool Me Once book series, which is a Kindle Unlimited book series that if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's part of that. I think the first one was also on Kindle Prime. I don't know if the other 2 are, but it is a trilogy. It's about 3 women who have started an investigation agency because they have been lied to or cheated on by their husbands and are now divorced. They have been friends for years, and each one of them has their own story. Basically, the 3 are companions to the other. So the first one is about one of the girls, the 2nd one is about the other girl, and the 3rd one is about the other girl. It is definitely an adult series. it definitely has some raunchier scenes, so if you are not okay with reading about sex or listening about sex, because it does with the Kindle Unlimited, I know for a fact it has the audiobook for free, so that's pretty much how I read the first one, and most of the second one is through audiobook, whether I was working or I was doing cleaning around the house. So if you are not okay with listening to / reading about sex and more graphic sex, definitely it's not for you. But it is a cute little romance that has a good wrap up at the end. Definitely check into that if you're looking for a new series. And like I said, I think definitely the first one was on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically can get that. There is a total library of books that I don't know that people know about if you have Prime. Another one is the Stephanie Plum series. I am in the 7th one. I read most of them last year by audiobook, but I think I read 1, 2, 3, and 4 on audiobook, and then I might have read half of 5 on audiobook, and then 6 and 7 I definitely think I've read physically. 7 mostly physically. 7 did have the option of buying it to download for audio on the Kindle app, so I have been reading that. I have started also the Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief that I want to start that series. It is semi for a video, but also I've always wanted to read that series, and I've heard that the companion series that come after that are actually really good. So I want to finish that series as well. I'm about halfway through the first book. Another one that I am in the middle of that I am going to have a video on the first one, which is again for the same type of video series that Percy Jackson is for, is the Emily Windsnap series, and it's about a girl who finds out she's a mermaid. It is not much more description of that on the back, so I don't want to do any spoilers in this video, but basically I am just a sucker for mermaids. If there is a story about a mermaid, I am probably going to read it. Let's be real. My favorite book series that I have not finished and really need to go back and finish the last one is the Of Poseidon series that is written by Anna Banks. I have met her. She's a lovely woman, and all 3 of my copies are signed by her. So I definitely want to finish that series. I just haven't read the 3rd one because I was not able to, at the time, read the 3rd one just because I was busy with school, and I really want to finish that. I did start I don't even know what it's called, but it's the Summer I Turned Pretty, and then the 2nd one and 3rd one. I did start that series, but there are personal reasons why I'm not reading the 2nd one. The start of the 2nd one hits a little bit too close to home as far as where it starts off. If you have read that book series, which a lot of people have, that you'll know what I'm talking about, and I just personally cannot read something like that right now, or read anything close to it right now. Another thing that I want to do is I want to go through my Kindle library that I have downloaded on my iPad. I do have a decent amount of books on here that for whatever reason I have never touched, or I have started and only gotten a couple pages through, that I just want to start and finish. I'm kind of sick of having a lot of books that I haven't read that I've bought. I want to stop buying books because I do have a lot of books that I haven't read. I also have a lot of access to things like the library. I have Amazon Prime, so I have the Prime library. I have Amazon Unlimited, so I have the Amazon Kindle Unlimited library. 3 different things right there to get free books that I don't have to pay for, and I'm sitting here buying books. Like, I think I have spent about $200 in the last 6 months on books that I probably shouldn't have bought. because I probably could have gotten them from the library. I don't think that these reading goals are going to be that hard, but we will see how they go. I probably am going to do a 6-month update, probably. Yeah, I might do an update in July. Hopefully I'll still be here in July. But that is it for today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and definitely check out any of my other videos that might be already up or are going to be up soon. So bye. Thank you.